Hi Justin, this is your practice video for the week. I'm going to start off with G major scale, and I'm going to use nice big bows for a big sound. I'm going to try to move my bow from frog all the way to the tip on the first note, and then second note, tip all the way to the frog. Try your hardest to get to the tip. You're going to need to use nice big forearm movement. Open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, so I hope you made it all the way to the tip. Now, etude is the next thing I want you to practice, and you're practicing the doubles version where we play each note 2 times. And I'm gonna keep my metronome on 60 for this. And I want you to try to make it through the entire song, etude, at a very slow tempo. You can even play with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Did you make it to the end? I hope so. If not, you can pause, rewind the video, and try it again until you get it. The next thing on your practice list is going to be minuet number 1. Now in measure 1 of minuet number 1, there's an interesting bowing. You should see a D, and that bowing is going to be down. And the second note is also a D, that's up. And then the third note is also a D, and we're gonna go up again. So when our bow goes down, up, up, we call that a hooked bow. And you also should see 2 staccato dots on the up, up. So that will make it sound like. Okay, so you might have noticed my down bow was very, very long, and then my 2 up bows were a little bit shorter. So I want the length of the down bow to be equal to the 2 up bows. So that means you have to pull a very fast bow on the first D, like we were practicing big bows on the G scale. That's kind of what you were working on, was a really fast bow. Now, look to measure 3, and there is yet another hooked bow, except the notes are different. We have A, D, C, low 2 on A. So you can also practice perfecting this one. So those are the only 2 hooked bow spots in the piece. Then, after that, I want you to start working on the rhythm. The rhythm, I think, is really the hardest part about this song. You can learn the notes, but the rhythm is always changing. So your best bet for learning the rhythm is obviously to listen to it. But then after that, I like to utilize what I call pie words, and I think we've done this before. We're gonna say a different word for each different rhythm. So quarter notes will be pie, eighth notes will be apple, half notes will be cherry. I can show you my violin. Quarter notes, pie, 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 pie. Eighth notes, apple, 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 apple. Then half notes, cherry, cherry. And then I believe there's also dotted half notes in minuet, which are 3 beats, and I call those blueberry. I think I got all the different rhythms: quarter notes, eighth notes, half notes, dotted half notes. If I missed any rhythms, let me know. Now, for the very first line, let's do the first line. So I simply just want you to say the pie words. You can do this with metronome going. Again, I can put my metronome on 60. And do your best to sing the notes. If you've listened to it, you should be able to sing this in your sleep. So we're going to sing the pie words like so. Pie, 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 apple pie, 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 cherry pie. Okay? So that's just the first line. Then what I would recommend is to do some air violin while you say those pie words. We used to have song lyrics for some of the earlier Suzuki Book 1 songs, but we don't have song lyrics for Minuet number 1 because we're getting more advanced. We don't need words. So again, we're going to sing the pie words and do air violin. So stick your arm out and we'll go pie, 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 apple pie, 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 cherry pie. So you should have been also practicing your hooked bow again as you did the air violin. You can do this for every single line of the piece. So the process is sing the pie words with metronome, air violin the pie words with metronome, and the last step, the very last step, is plucking the notes slowly. Usually we think of that as the first step, but the first step, from my point of view, is always listening and figuring out the rhythm, because like I said, that's the hardest part. So next week, we can try notes and rhythm together in class. You can also plan on retaking your flashcard test, because I think you want to improve your score. Your score last time was somewhere around 5 to 6 minutes. So let's get it below 4 minutes. And I know you can do that. So have a great week, Justin. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.